Start working. Let's start working. Pick your best squad. Yeah, so let's go. So what?
Thanks for joining us here on
What you
2K
say again?
Sports for NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, with Allie LaForce reporting courtside. The fans here in New Orleans ready to cheer on their Pelicans in this interconference matchup. Pass to Jordan. Outside, Jones. 4 on the clock. Williamson with it. Defended now by Wagner.
Hey.
Murray outside. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Jones, no luck. Unfortunate injury aside, Jalen Suggs-Clark has really come into his own now.
Yeah, I agree, Kevin. I mean, hitting his stride in a major way. I mean, he seems to have really figured the game out, how to utilize his gifts and tools. He was always a great defender. Offensively, I think, is where his game is taking the biggest jump.
And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. New Orleans making a switch here. Just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Here's Fear. And again, New Orleans has no luck.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
James Borrego gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. Coach and I talked about the development of Franz Wagner since entering this league, and he said he was someone we watched early on. Even though he didn't end up on our team, the way he's added to his game is incredible. It says a lot about the kind of work ethic that he has. Guys, back to you.
Thank you once again, Allie.
He relishes his role in this offense, and he's a natural leader, too.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G.A., the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Here's Fear. After the basket by Franz Wagner.
Can I stop lagging when they lane cable?
New leadership for the Pelicans. Greg looking to create a tough, no-excuses mindset.
And at the risk of making excuses, injuries are what held this team back last season. So some of that toughness might be best reflected in their ability to just stay on the court.
I'd say that shot is well within his range.
I would hope so.
Yeah, and especially when he caps it off with the steady one-hand jam.
Orlando leading. Greg, everything they're doing is working right now.
Good run they have going right now. The momentum.
Can we stop doing 30 too quick? He's not going to the whole game.
Right there. He went way upstairs on that one.
Here's Fear.
This is, I don't know, you just.
Illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Great leg. It doesn't stop.
Magic leading by 4. Into the lane. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. Fears with it. And that comes off the assist by Jones. And it's 6 points for Jeremiah Fears.
Nice touch from Fears inside, showing that blend of skill and athletic ability scouts like so much.
Bane, no good.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of range.
2-for-1 opportunity here if they want it.
And no doubt, Kevin, if I'm them, I go for it.
Here's Wagner. Chalk up 2 there.
Wagner knows how to handle his business inside, mainly due to how much confidence he brings to the court.
Here he goes. And slam dunk by Fear.
I just love the energy and heart this young man Fears plays with.
And here we go. Fast break. Murray's got it. Here's Fear. And it's all evened up. Fears has got 10 points.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from New Orleans?
Showing a lot of confidence in their rotation. They went right to that bench when they needed points.
And you know, when the bench is playing such a big role early, that certainly allows the starters to stay fresh throughout the game.
Well, you know, Clark, anticipation is key in this NBA game. So often it seems the great ones can see a play ahead.
I don't think there's any question about it, Kevin. It's one of the things I look for in players. How do they see the floor? Do they make passes based on anticipation versus reaction? It's almost like somebody playing checkers and another guy playing chess. The very best players seem to be chess players.
Here's Fears, following the bucket by Orlando. Pass to Murray. Williamson, the screen. Jay. And he banks in the layup. 14 points for him.
Sooner or later, you knew Fears was going to take over. He has been outstanding tonight.
Number 4. Jalen Suggs.
Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. So, Greg, talking about Jeremiah Fears for a second here. Both he and his brother, Jeremy Jr., play college basketball at the same time during the 24-25 season.
Clearly, this sport runs in their family. Jeremiah's fearlessness and competitive spirit have made him an enticing prospect, and I'm sure the test he owes that, at least partially, to Jeremy.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Alec... Oh!
You notice how decisive Fears' drive is. He's fully committed when going downhill.
Here's Suggs. And Suggs throws it down.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Pass to De Silva. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And stolen by Fears. And a fast break now for the Pelicans. To the left side wing. Outside, Jones. Pass to Fears. Just 4 to shoot. The shot will not fall. And so Orlando again turning it over.
Orlando substitution.
The Pelicans trail. Now Fears. 16 points for him. A Up again. And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two.
I'm lagging, bro. My bad. I can't play this shit like this. So what? See? Yeah, bro. Like, it's just straight choppy the whole game, bro. For like 10 minutes straight, bro. Fuck it. I'm gonna call one more time if it's still the same.
And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. And this Magic team, Greg, hangs its hat on size, on switchability, and toughness.
Yeah, they contest everything and play with real discipline. For a young group, that is uncommon, and it's a big reason they've taken the lead.
Down. Oh, wow. I need some lean. Someone pulled them. They're still lagging. This is crazy. I'm lagging the whole game and these two times.
And the Pelicans with possession here. Trailing by 2. Just 5 on the clock. And slam dunk by Fears.
And you see the athleticism on plays like this. The Fears really gets up for a guard.
And that one is good from Suggs.
Nice setup. Excellent team basketball.
The wide open look here for Fears. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Pass to Wagner. Back to Bane. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Bane's got 6.
Striking fast inside. Bane isn't going to miss a chance at a look like that.
Batase inside. Can't connect from short range. Pelicans trail by 4. Pass to Fears. With the drive. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Fears has got 20.
Now how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
To the right side. Right side, Suggs. And too long on the shot.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Magic lead by 2. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from New Orleans. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Orlando leading. And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, completely a brain phase. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Yeah, it's okay.
And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Pelicans with the rebound. And when you look at Jordan Poole's game, GA, what makes him special?
I think it's his creativity and elusiveness. Able to get in his bag, if you will, and play with it and create his shot more or less at will.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
W leg.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Desmond Bain at Deadly Force when he said, I have to be respected in a lot of different ways. Don't pigeonhole me into just being a catch-and-shoot guy or a movement shooter. I can score the ball in a variety of ways and do multiple things on the court. Guys, back to you.
A lot for sure in his bag. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. Here's Queen.
I can't time anything. And
Carter down low. The Magic again can't hit. The Pelicans trail. Here's Poole. Kicks it out to Hawkins. He takes it in. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, and it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Yeah, you know, battling back is about staying the course, and their attitude never changed.
Never been lagged for an entire game.
Force him to the line.
Never has happened.
Prevent the layup. Give them a little bump,
Made land
and maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
For the lead, it's Poole with the drive, and it's good on the layup. And the Pelicans lead by 1. To the inside. Here's Carter. He's off on that one. And so Poole will bring it up for New Orleans. In the second half, they've only given up 1 basket coming from the free throw line.
And it's great to see Poole attacking the basket, not settling for the jumper.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
And so far in the second half, this has been a different kind of game than what we saw early on.
No question about it. I mean, these teams are really battling hard now.
Franz Wagner grabs the miss. The Magic trailed by 3. And Clark, the Magic with 2 good wings in Banchero and Wagner.
Yeah, they certainly have 2 of the better young wings in the league. Both forwards are outstanding at both ends of the floor. You know, it'd be kind of like a college football team with 2 gigantic tight ends. I mean, they're a physical duo, and that makes them formidable in every way.
Pelicans leading by 3. Poole outside. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Check out Poole taking it to the 10 with reckless abandon.
Now here is Carter. Still yet to score. Shoots the 3. Another miss by Orlando. And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. 1:21 left to play here in the third. Fears with it. He's got 20. And that one, good. Fears has got the lead up to 7 now for the Pelicans.
Yeah, he's like a one-man band out there, dialed in and on the attack.
Here's Wagner. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Wagner's got 6.
At 6'10", you love the versatility that Franz Wagner provides. I mean, this guy's very effective in the two-man game.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
And Caro outside. Missed inside. Here's Fears. 24 points for him.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside that.
29.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup.
Let's talk about the game. Take shit.
Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what James Borrego was saying to his team. He told his guys to stay after it, to not get complacent and lazy with this lead. He wants them to keep adding to it. We'll see if they're able to do it, guys.
And Allie, thanks so much. The Magic trailed by 7. And it's Suggs missing.
He'll miss some of these from time to time, especially when he feels some pressure on the way up.
And stolen by Murray. Now Fears. And he converts the layup. Fears has got 28. And taking a quick look at guys at the hustle stats.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issue defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
Here's Fears. And slammed up by Fears.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
Screen by Jones. 5 on the clock. A nice shot by Fears. And it's an 11-point Pelican lead.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Banchero with the ball. Now defended by Williamson.
With the 9-foot standing reach, Carter has no trouble putting that away.
Williamson the screen. lays it right in there.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
Here's Wagner. And that one is good.
Good shit.
Gets the shot to go through contact. And the and one on tap. Great determination that time.
Wagner, no good on the free throw. Got it to go off the glass.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now. Shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
Cleared away by Carter. The Magic trailed by 11.
Hey, day of the calendar.
Here's Payne.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Nice use of the glass on the finish.
Sit right down. Put a band on his head like he Big Band.
Maybe they should get the ball to him a little bit more.
And that's a foul called on Franz Wagner. That's his first foul.
What you did just a probably off.
These are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Started with the bullshit. I ain't even have to aim at this full clip.
Never really had good legal guarding position. It wasn't set.
I just have my juice mode. I made a free throw with Zion.
Will push the lead to double digits.
And when he's healthy, Zion is a force, an athletic freak who makes an impact on both ends.
Carter outside. Oh, what a play inside.
Doing all that
When he
stuff.
lacks in height, he certainly makes up for with his bounce.
Pelicans leading by 9. Now Williamson. Williamson, the screen. Off the glass.
Now how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket. Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defender.
Up again. Saves him with the putback.
Phenomenal positioning on the glass. Carter Jr. putting on his hard hat right there. Not afraid to get those hands dirty.
Fears with it. Jones. Oh, great touch off the pass.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
And he can't hit the second.
What I love about Wagner is that he's a guy that never stops moving. He's always in action.
Here's Carter. Wagner. It's good.
Franz Wagner. For 3.
They're this close to putting it away.
Yeah, they don't need to do anything special. Just take time off the clock.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Takes it inside. So we see New Orleans taking the W here.